Let's talk about Maplecon. Let's see, Maplecon. We gotta talk about it. I mean, we could just talk about it. Let's talk about it. Like right now, like we talk about the pitch boss. Pitch boss is like it's probably the one change that people like went crazy for. I don't even think they were even expecting the response from the crowd. It was like so crazy. They were like overwhelmed. They're like, "Whoa." They're like, "Whoa, they actually like that?" It really felt like I don't know. It's so weird to think that it didn't feel like they thought it was that big a deal. It's as good. I don't think it's as good as people think it is. But at the same time, it is like a great change because it's the pitch boss like itself is just not a good system. It just kind of rewards you for the wrong things in this game. It's just being lucky. For instance, like if we talk about like Crane, who giga grinds this game like crazy, and then you would I would actually not be sure if he had finished his pitch boss. Like I'm actually not sure if he did. I mean, he might have because like Chapaz, there's like big name people that have like full pitched. Like let's say it's like Chapaz, he has like full pitched, right? But I actually don't. If you name like a top player, like quote unquote top player, I actually don't know if they finish their pitch. Just being number one doesn't really tell you anything because that's what the system is. And the great part of this whole thing, the great part of it is that the mobbing, it rewards you for mobbing. So you could say that, like in the future, whoever has more pitched, like on average, they're gonna probably play more. If you play way more, if you're mobbing like crazy, on average, you're just gonna have more higher star pitched than the next guy. And that's just like an interesting. I think it's like a good thing and a bad thing. Like the pros and cons. Like the pros is that it rewards people who play the game, which is mobbing, right? It's just whapping. Hitting mobs is like basically Maple Story. This system further promotes that people should just be hitting mobs more. Again, if you use like Crane or Woopa or I don't know, Dark as an example, it's like they're whapping all day. Surely those people are the ones who are the strongest, who have, and sometimes they're not. But this new system promotes people to actually whap because you can get item trace. You can repair item traces with this new system as long as you whap because you get it from hunting. That's a good direction, I guess, because that is what Maple Story is. It's whapping. The problem though is that it promotes whapping. And it's the system, it's the gameplay that has the most friction in this game. It has the most friction. People are literally paying other people to whap for them. Like, that's how bad it is. And that's not something I see addressed by the Maple team. They're not really addressing just how bad it is to whap. People hate whapping. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, people hate whapping. And I think that is something that they should be oh shit, I didn't origin. Oh, it's okay. I think that's something they should be like actually taking feedback from, right? Like surely it's that people are paying service to not play your game. Like isn't that like a growing concern for Nexon? That maybe they should be looking into different gameplay loops or reward structures that promote parts of the game that people do like. It's like very weird. I've never played a game where it's like this, where people literally just pay people to play for them, and they just like, what are you even playing at that point? Like, are you even playing a game? I don't know. It's just a weird thought that as I like it because it promotes people who actually play the game. Like Mr. Seasonal, Arteria Andy is never gonna see like an item trace revive, right? He's just gonna be stuck in the Arteria. He'll still be 10 set pitched somehow, some way. Doesn't really matter because he's just gonna be lucky and get everything anyway. But the people that actually grind, they're gonna be the ones that will see those item traces more often. But the problem is that people don't like whapping. I think that's just the main thing. It's just how do we promote people to actually whap in MapleStory? It's just like it's just a bad system. It's the main friction point of why people quit the game. It's literally because of whaps. Oh my god. Spotlight delay is so crazy. Oh my god. Is this max transparency? Holy fuck. That's so crazy. I forget how terrible this class is with transparency. I still can't see anything. That's nice, I guess. I think that is a great developer question. Is the topic of service. And it comes down to why are people buying service? And I think one of the reasons, let's say, is that mobbing is so monotonous. It's just not fun. The gameplay of watching mobs die on your screen and get clipped as they come out with 3, giant space balls is not riveting gameplay. Like, you don't lock in on a whap with like 100% like game sounds and play it like an ARPG, let's say. You're not playing it like an ARPG where you're constantly locked in, looking and killing stuff and looting and getting drops and stuff like that. It's like a very passive, it's like almost like fishing. That's the best way I can describe MapleStory gameplay, is that it's like fishing. You're just waiting and you're just gathering loot. And there's no rare drops. It's not like you're gathering a rare fish or something. It's just, it's like watching a gas pump and you see the numbers just slowly raise up. It's not really anything else. I wish this game would do more to make that part of the game more compelling. That is where you're losing people, in my opinion. I don't know for sure. They probably have all the data for that, but I think the part that people drop off from this game is the whaps. It's the whaps from doing this like hours upon hours upon hours. It's just not sustainable gameplay, let's say, for some people. Oops, I did it out of order. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But I like the direction it's going in. It's just that it's gonna reinforce parts of the game people don't like. So it effectively doesn't make a difference. They're not gonna whap anyway, right? So it's just kind of weird to think about it like that. What's the next thing? I like that they have like these pitched missions. It's like almost like a liberation quest where you gather pieces of darkness to like revive a specific item. And when you think about it, you're getting these from every boss. So it's not like you're working towards one item at a time. You're actually working towards like a ton of items. You're working on every piece of pitched. So it's actually like way more. You're getting way more pitched than you think you are. Kind of crazy to think about. Because if you think about it, like every time you kill Lucid, you get pieces of a belt, right? You're getting fragments from the boss itself towards the belt, and you're getting a mission like progression to revive an existing belt. So you're getting 2 belts. You're working on like 2 belts at a time. And that's just a belt. You got other bosses in this game too. So Zerkt, Eye Patch, like you're working on all of these bosses on all of these items. That's gonna be a lot of pitched. But when you think about it, like let me double check. Macro Maple. Like it's gonna take like how long? How many? Like see 23 stars, safeguard. Let's just calculate it. It's gonna take like 40 booms. Like 39 median. It's gonna take like 40 booms. Like so 40 copies of a single item. 40. Like I don't think people have seen 40 items of a single pitched, right? Like maybe they've seen it total on their account, but 40 eye patches in your inventory, I've never seen it, right? That just doesn't happen. This new system that's asking you to go this hard is going to demand so many copies of this. It's no wonder that they give you so many options, like give you so many ways to get the pitched. Yeah, let's do well. Okay. Oh well, whatever. I don't know. I think he iframed my sparkle or something. So yeah, we have we need an obscene amount of copies. We need an obscene amount of copies to get anywhere close to 25 stars. Even 24 stars. It's going to take quite a bit. Oh, it's going to take quite a bit of spares to get. So it's no wonder, right? It's no wonder that they're gonna give us this many pitched. I like that. Man, I'm like unclear. I'm still not 100% on the meta, because right now the meta is like you just use whatever pitch that you get. It just happens to be like an ET that drops in a eye patch, and then you have no Zerks. Like that's just how it goes. Or you have like, I don't know, a sauce and a book, but literally nothing else drops, right? It's kind of like the meta right now. It's just you just pick up whatever you just use whatever you pick up. And now the meta will be full pitch set at varying star levels. They just vary. You'll probably settle all 21s first, and then like slowly build up your entire pitched like collection. And then there's the topic of laddering. Like, so you're gonna ladder like 2 pieces of pitched every time. So I think it's more of a symptom of the 25-star system or 30-star system is not that good. It's not good for the game. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's definitely not good for Reboot, right? Because the whole 30-star system is designed to destroy items. From what Changsep said, it's designed to get rid of items from the economy. And that is just like the complete opposite of what we need in Heroic. So in a way, a better system would be to preserve that kind of like special itemness, the specialness of the items, let's say, and make a different system. But it's probably just easier to just flood us with items instead, right? It solves a lot of problems that way. I don't know. I'm still torn. On one hand, it quote unquote fixes the pitch boss issue, where everyone will just have it. On the other hand, you kind of lose something special about these items. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's not even worth preserving. Like the specialness of the item, it's just like it's all luck. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more that I talk about it. I'm more convinced that it's better this way, where the pitched boss are like basically not really a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. Anyway, the next change is the it's the what's it? Can't even look because of the stupid test. It's after you boom an item, it goes down to like a higher star. I'm looking at this thing, it's completely worthless. What were they thinking? Like 20 star to 15 star? Like what are you're saving like pennies. Like what are they thinking? I don't understand what they're trying to achieve with this. Like if you boom a 20 star item, it goes to 15, like big fucking whoop. It doesn't matter that it goes to 15 because it starts booming at 18. It's like trying to save you a couple pennies on the dollar, right? It's not really addressing anything significant, like the actual pain points of the system, right? If it was like 20 to like 18, it'd still be kind of like, oh my god, but at least it saves you a little bit of money, right? Because the new system, you can you can safeguard to 18. Why? What's the point of this? Other than to like save some miso. Maybe it's a reg change? I don't know. Maybe it's a reg change where it saves them a little bit more miso. But if you boom from 21 to 22, you go to 17. Like that does not matter. Like it's such a nothing burger. Like none of that matters. It's kind of crazy that it's kind of like a worthless gesture. Like it's almost as if they shouldn't have even implemented it, because the way they implemented it, it's like it still does nothing. You're at 26 stars and you boom it and it goes to 20. Sure, but if you boom it, it just goes to 15 again, right? It's not like it's saving you much. It's just weird. I don't know what they like. What are they thinking? This is supposed to be like some great boon to us. Like it's such a nothing burger that I'm surprised they even implemented it. Like if you just stare at it just for like 2 seconds, you realize how worthless that change is. The only good thing about it is that at least they're looking at it, right? At least there's the ability to do it. That's a huge one. It's like they actually have the ability to do this. It's like, you mean they can change the level that, you know, maybe there's hope that it'll actually like preserve the level or even go down a level, just one level. Like they could do so much more with this. But the fact that they cranked it so, like, crazily low, like, it barely helps you. It basically saves you some miso. Just a little bit of miso. Oh yeah, and then the familiar changes. Oh god. Familiar's card inventory stack. Okay, so it is nice to get like 10k in one slot. Why? I mean, I'm just crying for crying now, but like, where was this? Where was this change? It's been years. Like, this system is old, right? You see like old videos of like old Maple, and you still see this familiar system. It still hasn't changed. They've like left it on like live support. Not even live support. They didn't even. They barely left it alive. It just survived like a cockroach. Like it's just still here. It's still ruining the game. It's like a cancer. Not really a cancer. It's more like a blight on the game. It's just somehow it's still here. It's still surviving. But anyway, at least they did that. That was like one of the legacy like bad parts of the system. Actually, no. That's only for the stack count. It's not for the actual familiar count in your thing. I don't even think about that. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. The new bag will be nice for Mule because I have some insane amounts of maybe I shouldn't have used that. I should have waited for a slime. We're waiting for it'll be nice for inventory, freeing up inventory for getting badges, which I think is also a stupid system that I don't understand why it exists. Yeah, I shouldn't have origined. The Mystic Frontier is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen them cook up. Because in the past, I always said that the familiar system and the Monko Monster Collection, they overlap too much. Like these systems overlap with the familiar system. Like they need to exist in they need to be combined. Like this familiars need to be an expansion of the monster collection because you're collecting all these mobs. Like look at all these mobs. Like you're collecting them. And look at this. It's like these badges, you're collecting them. They're like literally cards. So I always thought it's so weird that they're branching it off as if it's like a brand new system. It's just so weird that they go in that direction when they have a system already in place for all these like that could just be a familiar badge. Like what are these? This is literally like a familiar badge. You just collect them. But we have this weird overseas system with these badges, and it's like I don't and we still don't have a percent magic attack, a third one that's successful. But anyway, I hate this system. Familiars are just terrible. Familiars are just a terrible system. Anyway, familiars added to character preset. That's actually insane good. Honestly, I didn't think they could do it. Like I thought it was a done deal. Like because this UI is different from like this UI, right? They're different. I didn't even know that they even belong in the same system. Like if you look at like enhance, oh, we can't enhance in here. The enhance window is like incorporates like every single thing now, but it doesn't incorporate FAMs because FAMs are just different. Like a completely separate system. It's almost as if it's like not compatible, but they managed to do it, so I'm happy, right? I'm happy that they managed to do the one thing that people want in this familiar presets. No longer do we have to like swap. You know what's weird is how are they gonna? That means we have to resummon it. They need to just get rid of the summoning thing, man. Get rid of summons. I mean, that's another thing that they should do that they don't do. Just really sad. They don't get rid of the summons. Like I would be fine with the familiars if they just gave these stats passively and they don't look as ugly. Like look at these things. Like if you let them attack, they're so noisy. It's like shut the fuck up. Man, they're so annoying. They just ruin any semblance of like immersion. Because you have these, depending on their fam, they just ruin the vibe everywhere they go. Okay, well, what's the next change? Let's see. The potential revamp. That's interesting right now. Because the language makes it seem like we might get boss lines on like Epic or something. Or Rare. Removed some of the less popular potentials and potentials with low performance. Turn your character red or black, or make you laugh at a like 10% chance or some stupid thing. Like, yeah, that's gonna get rid of, but added potentials that didn't appear in certain ranks. So maybe we'll see boss, like 10% boss on rare or something. That would be wildly good, right? That'd be an insane change. Or we might see large drop on rare, right? That's another possibility. We might see large drop on rare or something like that. Like, there's so much potential here that could change like everything. I mean, right now FAMs are like the second biggest problem with GMS, maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of problems with GMS right now. I think EXP is, well, not GMS, I should say Heroic. The biggest problem with GMS Heroic right now is EXP. It's just too hard. It's the hardest server in the world to get EXP in. Like, even KMS, it's easier. Oh, fuck. Oh, somehow I lived. It's somehow easier to level up in KMS. Depending on your definition of easier, like being able to utilize Maple points to increase your EXP. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I have to wait 2 minutes. It's just, yeah, we just don't have the option here. If anything, the Sano is like the best thing they added, but that's pay to win, so not everyone gets to access that. Like, we don't get totems, we don't get 2x in like an auction house or something. We don't have fire starter. We can't multiply our epic dungeons with Maple points. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something that it's something that they need to address, in my opinion. But it's not a problem at this moment. It's only a problem when we hit 295 areas. It's a problem that they're going to have to address eventually. Right now, you can kind of get most of what you want to do at 285. And I'm not saying 285 is easy to hit, but if you do your dailies this Challenger World, and by the end of it, you'll probably be around 280. And it's only like, you know, you're just like a good couple WAP, not couple, but your WAP session, you're several WAPs away, let's say, to get to closer to 285, and there's gonna be more events too. It's gonna be easier to attain 285, and I think you can do a lot. I think a lot of people can do a lot of this game at 285 and be happy. You don't really need to hit 290, but obviously 290 is where the current endgame content is, and even then it's not even 290. You have to be 295, and that is just an insane amount of EXP. Like, I mean, that is another topic that we have to go through with EXP is just a problem itself, right, in itself. But yeah, I think that's the #1 issue currently, but I think it's a delayed problem. I think familiars is definitely the second most problematic thing. And the third thing I think is actually frags. I think we just don't get enough frags, weirdly enough. And all these problems are fixed by mobbing. So even though I just said that all those problems are the biggest problems with MapleStory, well, the solution to those problems is not in a good state. So that kind of tells you what that the whapping is just a problem. It's just not in a good state. Service is just not it's not something people can ignore, or Nexon can ignore. Wow. Still on cooldown. Crazy. Good enough. Yeah, I think the #1 issue, but then if we had to like collate all of them, the #1 issue in MapleStory is whapping. And it's such a weird thing to say, because that's kind of like the point of the game. That's basically MapleStory. It's whapping. I think at this point it's hard to ignore how many people are buying service, and how many people are quote unquote cheating. I say quote unquote not as if it was not, whether or not it's cheating. I'm saying it quote unquote because we don't know if people are actually cheating or not, or, you know, buying service or not. If people are willing to pay to not play the main part of the game, maybe the main part of the game needs to change. I think the main part of the game needs to change, because a lot of the solutions in this game is the part that nobody wants to do, and that's a problem. If you think about it, EXP fixed by hitting mobs, FAMs hitting mobs, frags hitting mobs, nodes hitting mobs. It's just like, now items pitched. now it's hitting mobs. It's kind of a weird situation to be in for if you're a player, and it's kind of a weird situation to be Nexon, where your correlate gameplay loop is something that people don't want to do, and that's sad, right? Isn't that sad that people don't want to play your game? Isn't that something you want to change instead of trying to enforce every little thing? Then again, do people even want a more interactive experience mobbing? Because back in the day, before Janus, it literally was like you have to lock in for all the rates. But nowadays, people are like, "Oh, I'm so glad that we have Janus. I don't have to think about it." But even then, even now, it's still like you have to. People are paying service, like, even though it's literally just watching the screen blow up. You know, blowing up mobs every 7.5 seconds. Like, that is just not... That is enough to get people to pay other people to do it. Because you're doing it for hours. I don't know, it's just something to think about. The whole point of bringing up all these things is that none of it really was addressed at Maplecon. I think that is the biggest issue that I have with Maplecon right now, is that it was not really a discussion. Like, it's not like a Changsup addressing like the problems and giving his thoughts and like how they were looking at it. It was like literally just reading off like update preview. Presentations were like 30 minutes or something, like really quick. They're flying by, you know, slides, and there wasn't really that much to share either. So it's just like it's so disappointing. They don't have the ability to just talk to us. They don't want to just talk. They don't have the time. They don't want to dedicate any time to actually just talking to people. I would love to know what their design philosophy is for... I guess I didn't need to run that. I would love to know what their design philosophy is for like the future of GMS. And like this whole pitch system is completely new, right? It's completely new for our region. And it sounds cool, but we just don't know anything about it. Because they don't talk. They don't say anything. It's just so disappointing. They just don't talk about anything. So we're just expected to just wait and hopefully just pray it works. We'll just have to see, I guess. We'll just have to see. Well, that was pretty chill bossing. I mean, I wasn't even registering what was happening during the bossing. I did not register anything. It just flew by. I should just talk about random shit more often, huh? Man, I wasn't even paying attention most of the time. It just kind of just flew by.